Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Today we're going to do a bit of a backstory on the YouTube channel itself. Primarily a story of how the channel got its name, how I got the handle PewDiePie. Yes, it's a complete ripoff of PewDiePie. Been watching his channel for a long time, found inspiration there, but you people, anyone out there who wants to be a professional YouTuber and do YouTube full-time, make a living doing this is the video for you. Pay attention to this because there's some valuable lessons to be learned here. And boy, did my family learn this one, so stick around for the full video. But backstory on me before we get into any of that. I'm a digital content manager part-time for other YouTubers out there, especially my father, who is Shooter1721 Rick. He shoots air guns, so it's kind of close to HPA world, so high-powered, PCP air guns. And we're pushing 50,000 subs, doing that since 2013. So I do all the filming and editing and stuff like that. So that's kind of why you see a crap ton of random cameras on this channel, thinking, what's an Airsoft guy doing with all of that? Well, I film YouTube videos semi-professionally, so there's that. So when Shooter1721, the channel itself got close to 30,000 subscribers, weird things started happening in the community. People started stalking our entire family. So I've got two brothers. You've seen Sean and PJ here on the channel playing Airsoft with me, but we started having people stalk the family. And there's always bad actors out there in the world. You're always going to have that. But eventually, some people got the bright idea to start taking screenshots and start acting as, either a family member or a close family friend, stealing pictures off of our personal Facebooks, Instagram, stuff like that. And stupid me, I didn't really have like a public Instagram, but I kind of had a public Instagram that was like my personal, it was my full name, all that kind of stuff. And I wasn't really following anyone other than things that I'm interested in. I wasn't like putting it out there that I'm like Rick's kid and all this other stuff, but someone put two and two together and started just completely stealing all of our content, like personal family content, off of there and Facebook and stuff like that. So I'm not even on, I don't do anything on Facebook really. But yeah, so they're stealing stuff and they were going around in the community, taking personal pictures and trying to sell on forums, basically products that we had, saying that, hey, I'm a family friend, here's pictures of the family. They were saying that they took the pictures and all this other stuff, conning people into sending them money using our pictures. It was an absolute mess. So it's definitely a bit of a horror story that we lived through for a little bit. So we ran a lot of damage control, and it's not a real cool story or anything like that, how I got my channel name. It was just basically, I, at a moment's notice, was like, okay, this is bad, so we got to delete everything. And I just took my Instagram that I had and just changed the name. I was like, I need something quick. So it would have been just after the PewDiePie T-Series kind of stuff that was going on. If you don't know, you don't know. But anyways, it was around that time, so I was like, PewDiePie, I'll just, my first name's Ryan, so I'm just going to do the R-Y, so it's Rye, so it's PewDiePie. That's the name of the channel. It's nothing cool. It was just kind of a panic mode. We gotta figure something out here quick. It was super weird, so ran damage control for a while. And still to this day, it's just, there'll be people getting in the comments and like trying to sell stuff, and it's just running that constant, like, I don't know, some of the bigger YouTubers probably know what I'm talking about. Like, we're not even a big channel. Dad's not even, he's a decent sized channel. 50,000 people or close to 50,000 is a lot of people. But at the same time, it's really not. And like, we're dealing with, and I can only imagine what the guys with, millions and millions of subscribers have to deal with, or 100,000 subscribers. It's mind numbing. And like, I hear people say, like, when I grow up, I want to be a professional YouTuber. I want to do that. It's like, okay, but get ready, because it's not all like Mr. Beast videos. Like, the nonsense you're dealing with behind the scenes is ridiculous. And like, people stealing stuff. Extended family was affected by it. It's not just you. Like, I always saw guys like being really distant and like protecting their families using weird aliases online. And it's like, I always thought to myself, like, that's lame. Just be yourself, let the public, just be you. And then all of a sudden this stuff started happening, and I was like, wow, that's wild. I see why people do that. So just keep that in mind. You're going to have to eventually, if you get to that size, you're probably going to have to run some sort of damage control. Just be really careful. I don't think there's any way you can avoid it, but you can definitely like mitigate the damage and the fallout from it. So I don't know how many people were truly affected monetarily from that little bit that went on. We definitely got out in front of it pretty darn quick because the community's so tight knit, at least in Dad's niche, that niche market. You know, people would be like, hey, you know, are you really selling this product? And that's kind of how we found out about it. Someone was just questioning that. So just be really careful. That's where the name came from. I know I had like 3 people ask me about it. So I just wanted to make this video and also make this video for some of the other guys that are wanting to do YouTube full time. It is a pain in the ass. So it's fun. I really love it. I love the community. I love Airsoft, and I really love the people that I've met in Airsoft. I have like had this year has just been amazing. The people that we've done like just the meetups with, played Airsoft with, everyone's been great. I have not had a bad experience playing. There's always some cheaters and stuff like that, but that's just part of the game. You got to accept that. So I love the Airsoft community, and I love Airsoft YouTube. It's super fun. But yeah, so watch out for that kind of stuff. This was kind of a long video of me just rambling, but I think it's something people need to hear, that there is weird stuff that goes on all the time behind the scenes. So if you have any other weird stories, let me know down in the comments section. I know I'm not the only one who deals with it. So catch you on the next one.